Hello, it is the 13th of February, and tonight I get to catch one of the early showings of Sonic the Hedgehog. I got my Sonic the Hedgehog shirt right there, and hopefully, and I don't expect the movie to be fantastic, by the way. I just expect the movie to be good. So I will find out, and I will catch you after I'm done watching the movie. Okay, I got done watching the movie, and it's actually been quite a bit of hours now since the movie ended, and I got back home almost around midnight. And I went to the movie theater at around 9 o'clock or so, and the movie started around 9:40. And it was almost 2 hours long, and of course there was a movie poster, so I had to take a picture of it, and I tried my best to take a picture of me while I was near the movie poster. And I did this before I left the movie theater, so that way I at least have some pictures for while I was still at the movie theater at the time. And of course, that was part of my experience besides watching the movie. And this is also just going to be a short review. At the day I'm recording this, of course, it was several hours after I watched the movie for the first time, and I got to see one of the early showings of Sonic the Hedgehog because the movie was scheduled to be in theaters February 14th, which of course is today. This is after midnight, by the way. And the day that you're watching this will most likely be near the end of February, and the movie had been out for a week or so. And you probably already know more about the movie, or you probably never seen it. I'm just going to do a short review, by the way. As so you know, I actually enjoyed the film. Now, I treated this more as a comedy rather than a video game movie. And as a comedy, it actually works. I was really enjoying it. There were quite a bit of scenes that I really enjoyed, that I really laughed. I was laughing my ass off. It's at a couple of these scenes. And there were certain moments at the beginning of the movie. One example was where Sonic was moving around and they were playing Don't Stop Me Now by, you guessed it, Queen. And I'm a huge fan of Queen, and Freddie Mercury is one of my favorite singers of all time. And I've mentioned this, Freddie Mercury is my favorite singer of all time. And I smiled when that happened. That scene I really enjoyed. And there's going to be a few spoilers here and there. And there was also this one scene where his name was Tom, I think, and he gets this job to go to San Francisco, and his girlfriend pulls out a cake, and this cake says San Francisco sucks. And I assumed that she had that cake ready just in case he wasn't going to be accepted for the job. And I got a kick out of that. And there were several other scenes after that. It started to pick up as the movie went along, and there was quite a bit of scenes. I liked the bar scene. I thought that was pretty funny. There was also this one particular scene where Sonic the Hedgehog was eating a chili dog and he farts, and I thought that was quite funny. Of course, you know that Sonic's favorite food is chili dogs. Of course, you probably know that since you're probably a huge Sonic fan, because when the Sonic the Hedgehog series aired on ABC, he would usually eat chili dogs, and even Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog for that matter. And there were cool, and also I will say this: Jim Carrey was funny in this movie. Out of all of the actors in this movie, Jim Carrey had the best performance. Out of all the actors, I thought his performance was great in a pretty long time, because I remember Fun with Dick and Jane, and I didn't like Fun with Dick and Jane because the thing about it is it was a remake of a classic 1970s movie. And I saw the original Fun with Dick and Jane, and I thought that was a lot better. And Fun with Dick and Jane wasn't one of Jim Carrey's best movies. And I haven't seen Mr. Popper's Penguins, and I heard that wasn't good either. But I do remember quite a bit of Jim Carrey's performances back in the day. And he used to have some great performances. I liked him in The Mask. I thought Ace Ventura wasn't too bad. And The Truman Show was pretty good. And there were several others as well. This was one of his better performances in a long time. And he had the best acting performance of the movie. I also thought the voice of voice of Sonic was awesome too. Ben Schwartz, I think, was the voice of Sonic, and he did a fantastic job. I wasn't sure if he could pull it off, and he definitely did. I also loved the visual effects. The visual effects were great. I also loved with the Paramount logo at the beginning of the movie that it had rings instead of stars. I thought that was pretty cool. And certain parts at the end, which I won't spoil if you haven't seen it, were pretty cool as well. Make sure you watch the end of the movie through the credits, because there's a couple of things during the credits in which you need to see. And there were quite a bit of great moments too. And I was enjoying this movie as a comedy. It definitely worked. And so far, out of all of the video game adaptations that I've seen, this is one of the better ones, for sure. No question about it. I also saw at one time Tomb Raider, and I thought that wasn't too bad either. So, Sonic the Hedgehog ranks as one of the better video game adaptations. So, I will say I'm giving this a 4 out of 5 stars. I'm giving this a green card if you haven't seen it. And I do recommend that you check it out. It actually works as a comedy. I enjoyed it more as a comedy than a video game movie. It definitely worked. And I really enjoyed that. If you've seen the movie, let me know your favorite moments from the movie. There was quite a bit for me. The bar scene was awesome. And Jim Carrey had one of the best performances from the movie. And there were quite a bit of scenes that I really enjoyed that I'm not going to spoil if you haven't seen the movie. Definitely check it out for yourself. So that's all I really got to say. I'm giving it a green card, and I might see it down the road. And eventually I will get the Blu-ray and possibly even the 4K Ultra HD release when that comes out. So thank you all for watching this special Video Game Chronicles video in my review of Sonic the Hedgehog. And of course I was wearing my Sonic the Hedgehog shirt, and I might wear this quite a bit if I'm playing Sega Genesis games. There's I think a couple more Sonic shirts that I do have, and I might wear those down the road. I just wanted to let you all know about that. So that has been my review of Sonic the Hedgehog, and I hope you enjoyed it. It wasn't much. I just wanted to do a short review, and there were some flaws. One of the flaws was with the beginning. I wasn't sure if the movie was going to take off after the beginning. I thought it started kind of slow in the beginning. It wasn't too. The beginning wasn't too bad. I will say that it wasn't too bad. But as the movie went along, I started enjoying the humor, and that's what got me to like the movie even more. And that's all I really gotta say. And there were certain other parts that could have been a lot better. Some of the acting could have been a lot better. There were at times some bad acting and some product placement. I forgot. There was product placement as well. I think they were trying to jab at Jason Freeberg and Aaron Seltzer, because they used to do parodies with product placement. And they were probably doing jabs from those directors, especially when those two directors made some bad films, especially with Disaster Movie. I bet you that was the reason why they had product placements in the movie. So that's pretty much it, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'm giving the movie a green card. Thank you all. And I hope you enjoyed this special Video Game Chronicles video. Tomorrow, I will have another game plan review. Thank you all. Happy gaming, and I will catch you next time. Peace. Oh, and one more thing. This was my ticket. So on the 13th, and just in case you wanted to know, I'm not joking, I went to go see it on the 13th of February. So there you go. Peace out, everybody.